What's up guys, thefutberg here and welcome to another obscure review. Before we jump into that, I just want to talk about a bit of mental positivity. There's a lot of negative things flying about the community at the minute. I just want to say, if you ever feel as if anything's dragging you down, just talk to someone. Never let negative comments get you down. Always reach out, just be positive. There's a lot of horrible people out there. As we all see on the YouTube scene, Twitter, there's a lot of people that are just negative, giving horrible comments, etc. If you feel like you need to talk, just talk. You can always drop by on my Twitter, drop into my DMs, or comment on my YouTube videos, etc. and I'll get back to you. So we'll move on from that now and we'll jump over into the video. So guys, today we are going to be reviewing this guy, Juan Camilo Hernández. He is the SBC card for La Liga. He is actually a really good card. I have used him in the past. As you can see, I've used him 10 games, 6 goals, and 3 assists. He's only got 3-star skill moves, the 4-star weak foot. With attributes, I've never put a chemistry style on him, as you can see. We will have a little look at a chem style to put on him, and I will put one on. Looking at the card, he's got incredible pace. Looking at the card, I would probably straight away put a dead eye on him to get that short passing up to 93 as well, so we can play them little 1-2s and just all round get that shooting to a top tier. So what we're going to do straight away, I want to put Cordoba next to him. Now my thinking is Copa Libertadores was put into the game on Tuesday. This Friday there's probably going to be objectives, and I think South American players are they're gonna be needed, I would imagine. But then again, it's EA, you never know what they're gonna do. But I want to build like a unique squad around Cordoba. So we're gonna go over to who's that? Could put a random Colombian in there. We're going to go over to La Liga and we're going to see what midfielders we've got to put in there with him. I want to try and use players that I've not really used. I've never used this Herrera, so I'm going to stick him straight in there. And then over at right mid, I've never used this Correa. So there we go. We've got a nice little La Liga triangle there. And then over here, we're going to go for like a German midfield on this side. So central midfield from Germany. I'll have a look actually at the full midfield range rather than just central midfield. I might have some good CDMs, which I have in Kimmich, which I wouldn't mind using Kimmich again, because I'd like to do a bit more of a review on him. If you saw the last review video on St. Just, Kimmich sort of has a little review in there as well. And then on the left hand side, we're going to go with Perisic. I've never used him much, and also that strong link with Kimmich means we can use any backline we want, really. In defence, should we go for a Premier League defence? We're going to go for a Premier League defence. That is Championship. So Premier League centre-backs. We're going to go Foyth. And also, who should we put alongside Foyth? Premier League's not the best, really, is it? It is not the best. I tell you what, we'll go right hand side Premier League, left hand side a different league. We're gonna go. Do you know what? I'm gonna go Aurier. I'm just gonna put someone different in there, and then goalkeeper. Who have we got to put in goal? I'll just put this De Gea in there. I'm not really too overly bothered if he's on 10 or 7. And then on this side of the defence, we will go Bundesliga. I'm going to use this Hummels again, because I'd be interested to delve into him a little bit more. And also, I know he's a left wing back. We'll go Schultz, because I really enjoyed using him last time. And it just gets that 10 chem for Hummels as well. We're going to be using Foyth off chem, Herrera off chem, and De Gea off chem. Which is a bit of a shame that we have to use a couple of players off chemistry. But I like that. I'm going to just chuck some players onto the bench and we're going to dive straight into a game. So I will see you in the game. So going into the game here, we're playing against Danny El Macaco. It's a bit of a basic team for this stage of FIFA. But it's a nice team. Just going to play how it is. 4-4-2 as football was meant to be. Over the ball. Hummels back there defending. Great block from Hummels. I tell you what, I've seen people say that he's not good. I think he's incredible. I really, really like Hummels. Let me just put this boom arm over a little bit more. I really like Hummels. Right, ball inside here to Hernandez. Let's see what he can do. Little ball roll inside, wins a corner. The coffee run is my morning cardio. So we have Hernandez actually taking the corner here. I don't want that. We'll put Correa on the corner and we'll get that whipped in towards the front post, towards Hummels and Schultz. Oh, ha, ha, Hernandez bobbles it home. There we go. I think the less said about that, the better. There we go. We can skip that. Look at that. Scuffed in there at the near post. He was in the right place at the right time, I think we shall say. But on this review of Hernandez, he does get a goal. So that is always a good place to start. Back into the middle. Here is Hernandez. Here is Hernandez. Oof, good save by the keeper. Good goal, good goal. Just couldn't get back with him, didn't have the pace. Didn't have the pace to get back. Who was it trying to get back there? Was it Foyth? I'm not sure. 1-1 anyway, guys. Let's get back in. Herrera into Cordoba to Hernandez. Little step over, drag back. Oh, he wins the ball back. That's good pressing there. One's a penalty. Lovely jubbly. Really, really nice work from Hernandez. Smashes it down the middle. That is a lovely, lovely penalty. Gets his second of the game. Look at this. Drills it down the middle. Had a lot of whip on that as well. To Stegen, blown out the way. Hernandez gets his second of the game there. He won the penalty all by himself. Good close control. I really do like the feel of the card. I would like to get a ball in behind to really use his pace. I'm enjoying the card so far. That's a good ball in behind. Aurier caught out of position there. Ball slide in. Oh, that was absolutely lovely from Foyth. That was lovely tackle. That was poor defending by me. Good goal. That was really poor by me, and then I couldn't bring Hummels out. He got stuck behind the defender. It was really, really poor defending by me. Herrera, who's going to get it out wide. Right, and this is where I want to get. There we go. Hernandez in behind. Oh, my days. Got to be scoring that. Right. Ball in behind there. Poor again. The one thing I have noticed with Hernandez, I don't know if it was the pass myself there because he was facing away from the player, but his passing does seem to be a little bit poor. But we've got in behind here. Here is Hernandez. Ball rolled the keeper and the defender gets back. Unlucky. So let's put the ball into him. Hernandez. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. And that is going to be half time there, guys. The ball there. Schultz, but he gets back. Absolutely, fuck off! Absolutely wonderful tackle that was. Into Hernandez. Hernandez into Zach. That's such a poor pass. I'm really, really noticing with this Hernandez. Even with the dead eye, he's got unbelievably good passing stats, but his passing seems so off. I'm really, really not enjoying it. And the ball's at De Gea to Foyth. Fuck's sake. Good goalkeeper, and he was offside. defending. That's the ball out to Ziyech. Again, another pass. Kimmich. We are going to end up winning it probably there with Kimmich. We've won the ball back. It's just so annoying because I played that perfectly. I played the pass over to Hernandez. Oh, look at him getting dirty there now. I thought that was a red card, surely. Really. Right, there we go. We're away here. Ball into Hernandez for the hat-trick. Hernandez! There we go. And saying that, he has got himself a hat-trick. Juan Camilo Hernández, in the first game of this review, he gets himself a hat-trick. He scores that goal off the corner where he's in the right place at the right time. He wins a penalty, which he scores brilliantly. And then a final goal there. He smashes it into the bottom corner from 20 yards out. We will take that. We get a victory here, guys. Hernandez scoring the hat-trick. Kimmich getting the other goal there. From this first game's play with him, I like the ball when he's got it to feet. Oof, that would have been nice. I like the ball when he's got it into feet. He feels very good. But in terms of distribution and passing the ball off, I really don't like him. I'm going to put a corner in with him here. See what his corners are like. Right, see if he can get that ball there. Nope. That will be the end of the first game. We will play another game with him just to solidify what we have talked about. So I will jump over and I'll see you in the next game. So just before we jump into the second game, I want to show you the team that I'm going with here. The reason I'm going with this team is because I have just unlocked Milinkovic Savic from reaching level 30, so I want to test him. I've also got this Hatbauer, which I've never used. And then on the bench, I've picked 3 cards that I own, which I've never used, which are Renato Sanchez, Malin, and the nominee Firmino. So we're going to jump over into a game, and it'd help if I was on the game screen. I will see you over there. So going into game 2, we are coming up against... It's another really random squad for this time of the game. La Liga Premier League hybrid. Another person with 80 rated Ferland Mendy in March. Let's switch on here. Gary Medel into Zapata. And that is very, very good play. Very good play. There we go. 1-0. Zapata. It was a very nice play by Hernandez. Fed the ball into him. Little bit of hold-up play. Knocked the ball into him. I could see his goalkeeper was coming straight out. He's having a little go with him. We're going to use Milinkovic Savic here to whip this ball in towards the front post. The header down. The chance. Hatbauer! Our first game with Hatbauer, and he scores off the corner from the knockdown. If you remember from the first game, that's where Hernandez was to score from the knockdown. Great tackle from Tomiyasu. Ball into Hernandez. Hold up play there. Little step over. Hernandez out of his feet. Hernandez! Oh, he's hit the post. Oh, it would have been absolutely beautiful. Gary Medel again. I tell you what, I like this Gary Medel card. Hernandez. Hernandez. And again, saved by the goalkeeper. It would have been absolutely beautiful had that Hernandez shot nestled in the top bins. Tomiyasu. How have I not come away with the ball there? What can we do with Sirigu here? Why has my goalkeeper just stood still? Why has Sirigu just stood there and watched that? Why? And we're going to go away from Laxalt here with the ball into Zapata. With the ball across to Hernandez. Little dink. Again, we had one of them in the first game. We had one of them in the first game for Hernandez, and he didn't dink the keeper. So I'm thinking, avoid the dink. Could have ball run. Great tackle from Gary Medel. I tell you what, this card's great. Hernandez into Medel. Absolutely lovely. Out wide here. Ball into the middle towards Hernandez. I wasn't actually playing it towards Hernandez. I wanted it to the back stick. I tell you what, guys, Gary Medel is like 17k. He's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I've got him set to drop between defenders because that's probably his best position. I thoroughly enjoyed him. That's a great save by Sirigu. And I'm going to zip it in towards the near post. Towards Milinkovic Savic. He's hit the crossbar. It was good play. Good play. Hit the cross. 2-1 up at half time. Annoying to have conceded that goal, but Hernandez hasn't been in the game much in this game. I am going to replace Zapata. We're going to bring on Dolly Mallon because I've not used him yet. So going into the second half, what can we expect here? Donny Mallon, the first time I've used him as well. Wow, Hatbauer taking a big touch there. Ball to Cuadrado. Right, I want to hold up the play, refresh the ball. Into Donny Mallon, into Hernandez. Hernandez should score. He should score. Hernandez with his pace, I would have thought he would have got in there. That's good defending. Medel into Hernandez. Hernandez into Donny Mallon. Oh my word! Header down. Hernandez knocks it home. And wow, I want to see the replay of that at the end of the game. Donny Mallon absolutely smashed the crossbar. The header then down, and Hernandez with a lovely little finish in at the near post. We're happy with that. It's 3-1. Hernandez gets his goal from Tomiyasu. I really like this card. Really like Tomiyasu. Let's get that ball to Laxalt down the wing. We're going to hold up play here. Into Donny Mallon. Doesn't quite get the pass off. We keep the ball in play. Into Milinkovic Savic. Into Gary Medel. Donny Mallon. There we go. And that is the end of that. Good night, Irene. Berlin's calling. Get yourself gone, pal. Let's have a little look at that second goal. The third goal even is what I want to watch. Where is it? It was, there it is. Look at this. We're going to watch that again in slow motion. What an absolute Exocet missile of Donny Mallon's foot. He smashes it underside of the crossbar and out. But then watch this. Not only does he do that, he gets himself back there. He wins the header. Headers it down to Hernandez, who tucks in a lovely little finish on the half volley over the keeper. So there we go, back to the team screen there for the second game. Hernandez, I did enjoy using him in front of goal. He was good. He got 4 goals across the, we'll say, 1.5 games. He missed a few chances, as you will have seen in the replays. A couple of chances where he was through on goal and he tried dinking the keeper. And he just, I felt like I put enough power on it, but he just didn't, you know, didn't dink it over. This guy, Milinkovic Savic, in that second game, he was a presence on the pitch. He's 6'3", 4-star, 4-star. I know he's got low agility and balance, but he felt insane. I really like this card. Another guy I liked is this man, Tomiyasu. Now, he's 6'2", 5-star weak foot as well. I really like this guy. He felt incredibly strong, as you can see with the 96 strength. I really liked him. Also, we scored with Hatbauer. I didn't really get a feel for using him, but we scored with him. He was in the right place at the right time. And finally, this guy, Gary Medel. Now, for my club, that was my first game with him. Someone else has obviously played a lot of games with him and scored 26 with 25 assists. I thoroughly like this card. I'd like to see what his strength is. His strength is only 88 with the Anchor Chem style. I really liked him. He seemed brilliant into the tackle, always won the ball, and he just laid the ball off. That balance, he felt incredible. For what I paid for him, 16.5k, I'd go out and try him if you run in a Serie A team. But that is going to be the end of the review. Hernandez, I am going to give him a 7 out of 10. He scores a few goals. He's good in the area of the ball. He's good with the ball at his feet. But for my play style, personally, I have 2 strikers passing the ball off to each other. He doesn't quite fit that for me because I think his passing's a bit lackluster. But yeah, good player overall. Quite expensive to complete the La Liga SBC, but like I said at the start of the video, with the Copa Libertadores objectives coming this Friday, South American players might be needed. So if you do have him in your club, maybe you can get to grips with him. But until the next review, I will see you later. Peace.